you in monitoring tools, unable to record to cloud. What is this? The problem started. Say your recording. Just a minute, sir. Start record. Let's record. There is some problem in the recording. I think it's recording in my laptop, not. Okay, that's fine. Anyone has any questions? And I explained you monitoring tools. See, sir, what in this 2023, see what is the most important? See, when you're trying to create EC2 instance, when you're trying to go for S3, in S3, S3 is present in which OS? Windows or Linux? You don't know. S3 is serverless for me. I drag and drop. I don't care whether it is Windows, Linux, basically what is that? That's a storage for me. Who is monitoring in the background? AWS is monitoring. So the demand for monitoring OS, demand for monitoring, what is that? Process, storage is getting decreased. The demand for application monitoring or log monitoring is increasing. Okay, application log monitoring is increasing. So as I explained you yesterday, like if you remember, right, why Google is making millions of rupees? What did I said? What is that? I told you my example. It is connecting two people in terms of any business. That is the reason Amazon is also building multiple billions of rupees. How? I think I'll tell you a very simple example. You go to Amazon.com. You go to Amazon.com. I'll take two examples. She is there. She goes and clicks on. She is interested in buying cosmetics in Amazon.com. Let's take an example. She is looking for some powder, maybe face powder or face pack or something like that. And she is regularly going and searching in Amazon.com. And she is not able to like some products. Like she is looking for under 500 rupees. And she is searching, and she is not able to get it. That is fine. She is also looking, she's also login, she's also looking for a face pack. She's also looking, that is fine. But one day, what happened? She got a face pack with 499 rupees, which is very Laurel quality kind of a face pack. She bought it. What is happening in the background? Whatever you are searching, whatever you are selecting and everything, right? That is added in the logs. What are you looking for? What product you are looking for? As X person, what is the taste? And they understand the taste. She is interested in face pack. And they also understand she is also interested in face pack. And the taste of the two people are similar. But what happened? She has bought 499 product. So there are 100% chances that she will also like that product. So what AWS will do? Next time she logins to www.amazon.com, the first appearance itself is this product. So you remember, like you have all these things, very powerful tools. I'll take two examples and then we'll continue. Okay, you go back and click on Amazon.com. Okay, what is the meaning of? Oh, I have to log in. If I log in, you will see something called as another bar called as recommended. What is the meaning of recommended? Based on your taste, AWS says, man, you are liking cricket bat. So he is looking for English willow. He is looking for English willow. He is looking for English willow. Suddenly he bought it. So what will happen? Whatever that person has bought, because the taste is same, that product will appear here in the first. So that he will come up and say, I was looking for this product. If he buys it, who is increasing the revenue? Amazon. Okay, today youtube.com is full of that one only. You click on youtube.com, based on the taste it will load it. So I go and click on youtube.com, you go and click on youtube.com, the pages are different. You go and click on youtube.com. If you see youtube.com, what is happening? Based on my taste, I basically, if you go back and see, based on my taste, there is something which is coming. Who is this taste? It's my taste. If you see, I logged in here, my taste. Okay, Dheeraj. Okay, and it Google or YouTube understood, like, array, his category is, these are the categories what he is liking. Okay, I'm a person, I do a lot of cooking. I'm very, very much interested in cooking, especially non-veg. So it's clearly come up and say frying, basically mutton and everything. Okay, I'm interested in stock market. I'm interested in music. I'm interested in comedy. I'm interested in news. I'm interested in new things. So this is my taste. I'm interested in fashion. Okay, so if you see, based on my, basically based on my content, based on my interest, everything is getting loaded. Is it clear? Are you able to understand, right? It clearly come up and say, boss, you are interested in this one, this one, this one. These are the videos it will recommend. But if you go and just, let's take an example. If you go, I'll give you, and I'm not logging as me. I'll go on as incognito mode. I go on youtube.com. It will not load my stuff. It will load something else. See, something else. It will, someone in this laptop is searching. What is that? Indian cricket, thrilling, stock, animated movies, Baijan, T series, someone. Is it clear, right? Based on our taste, it will recommend you. These things all happening if you collect what are you doing with the help of logs. Is it clear? Like, I don't know, there was one lot of people. This is what I've told multiple times, but let me repeat it. It's a very shameful for me or for Telugu people, but it was also very good for Telugu people. When PV Sindhu has become number one in the world, who is PV Sindhu? Badminton player. PV Sindhu is a badminton player. She has become number one in the world one time. So do you know, in the next one, after 1 week, Google has provided a newspaper, it came into picture. So as a Indian mentality, what Indian youth are searching about PV Sindhu? What was the finding? The top searching for PV Sindhu. What is the finding? It's a very shameful. Okay. What is that? People were searching all over India, or basically the topmost search on PV Sindhu. Anyone remembers? PV Sindhu caste. As if this guy is going to marry her. Okay. PV Sindhu caste, they're finding out which caste she belongs to. It's a very shameful thing as a Telugu guy. But what she has made India proud. Okay, as if the person is searching will go and marry her. Hey, you are same caste, let's go and marry. Okay, so that's the way Indian mentality is, what we can do. Okay, understood, right? But how Google is able to identify what customers are typing? Because you go and type it in Google, right? Everything, whatever you're doing, AWS is capturing that information. Is it clear? Capturing that information, they analyze it. They analyze it, and they will come up and say, they will come up with the taste, videos, recommendation. Any application which is not intelligent today, it's waste. You can throw it out today. Anyone, I'll tell you very good examples, sir. Favorite examples. Anyone has visited Pinterest website? What do you people go and see websites, man? Okay, okay. You don't have any idea about Pinterest? Very powerful website. Pinterest. What is that Pinterest? I'll tell you. It was a revolution change, man. Seriously, I'm telling you. I bought my house in 2017-18. I bought a flat, good flat, premium flat. I was looking for interiors. I was not convinced with the interiors what they're doing. I said like, no, I did not like it. Then I gave it to one interior. He did everything, but I had a big wall, like more than this wall. It's a big wall. I want to do something which is very special. Actually, what did I do? I kept the photos of Linux owner, okay, uh, and then Bill Gates and some of my inspiration. Then my wife did not like that. Throw it out. We throw it. There was a big wall. It's an empty wall with a very good paint. I want to do something, but what I have to add it up, I don't have any idea. I was looking. Then I went into this website. It's a very super website, man. This website, Pinterest. What is this Pinterest? You can log in into Pinterest. It will provide you images. Okay, what is great in this images? Even starting, I was also thinking, see, it automatically understood this is with the help of Gmail. I logged in, right? Dheeraj Gandra. I logged in, right? So it understood Dheeraj Gandra has logged in. See, it has understood Dheeraj Gandra has logged in. and I was looking for total interiors, right? See, interior images it has provided. So when you log into Pinterest, it's a basically AI model, artificial intelligence. What it will do, it when you log in, right? When you log in, it will ask you, what are your interests actually? So I logged in 2016, or I don't know, 2016 or 15, I logged in, and I said, I'm interested in heroine pictures. I selected heroine pictures, sports, animal, and they provide you high resolution pictures. I selected randomly and click on OK. But this is not a normal application. It's an AI, artificial intelligence. So what is that? I provided interest. What did I provided? I'm interested in heroine photos. I'm interested in heroes photos. I'm interested in animal photo. So it provided all the data. Very good. But what happens? It's very intelligent. Then what I started, I have a big wall, I'm looking for interior, then I started best wallpapers basically. So what it understood previously, what did I selected? Heroine photos, right? It is very clever, it's guy, it is so clever, it understood. Now the taste of the user got changed. He's typing for, what is that? Wallpapers, interiors. Next time onwards it does not a single heroine photo. Is it clear? See here, I logged in and it has provided me all the basically whatever I am looking for it. I am looking for, see, I'm looking for a big wall, and I am looking for something design, and I gave this exact copy from this one to my interior. And my house, what do you call it as? Partition is this one in real. Is it clear, right? So what's happening, sir? All over the world, what are the designs which are present? As an example, everything it will collect based on your taste, and it will come up and specify exactly this is the one I bought it in my house in real right now. So it understood, it has not loaded heroine photos and everything. Now it understood this guy is looking for not heroines, or I selected heroine, I think car motors or something like that, UFO, plane, something I selected. Not a single thing it is providing, because it is not fixed. Once you selected, only just provide pump heroine photos. No, it understood in the background, the taste has been changed. This guy is aggressive looking for, what is that? House interiors and everything, loading all the interiors. That is the beauty of AI plus logs. Based on my search, AWS understood, right? Boss, sorry, this application understood this guy is looking for it, and it has pumped that all the information about anything. Very, very, very powerful website. One of my favorite website, man. Seriously, I'm telling you. Any ideas you require? Let's take an example. You are a model, you want a sari, you want to do something like basically anything, you want to go for it, type it and look it for it. Just give it 2 or 3 days, it will load like whatever you're looking for, all the matching things. It will collect the fold and it will go and provide you. Is it clear, right? Are you able to understand the importance of how an application logs are benefiting the application? Based you are, if it is not intelligent, whatever you type it will load, it will not understand what is your like, and next time you log in it will go and provide all the waste images. Then again you have to type it. Those interest will go away for the users. If you want to come up with more and more interest, you people know it, right? You go to youtube.com and you click on Jabardast comedy. So AWS understood you're interested in what? Comedy. What will that? Every topmost comedy video it will go and show you, so that you can enjoy. Same thing with TikTok. You go and click on TikTok kind of a thing. I'm interested in some dogs and everything. I go into TikTok, I go into Facebook. When I swap it, when I like it, right? It understood in the background, this guy is interested. Next time I log in, all the new images are getting loaded shots. That is the beauty, because you achieve whatever. So my agenda to explain those things is, you have your application is there, you have an application is there, customer is providing, customer is accessing this application. Whatever you are doing in the application, you are collecting, what is that? Logs. And then data analyzation is running on this logs, and they will understand Dheeraj is interested in what? He is interested in modeling, he is interested in basically UFO, he is interested in, what is that? He is interested in cars. It will understand the taste. Based on that, next time you log in, application will load these things. Intelligence. Is it clear? Log monitoring. Logs. Be careful. Log monitoring, if anyone gives you, hey, there is a big application like, I think Microsoft or Pinterest, 1, 2 users are not logging. How many people are logging in Pinterest? So many people are logging into Pinterest, right? So you need a big infrastructure. It's not like, sir, I'll create one server or anything. In my application, CRP application, log itself is 62 petabytes of database log collector for 3 months. That much big logs we are connecting. And then top of that one, we analyze the data. Then we'll analyze what, where, how, what. That is the beauty of log monitoring. Hope you understood. Like if you want to monitor this server, like operating system, networking, processing, then services, then storage, RAM, all these things belongs to what monitor? Can anyone tell me? What monitor? This is nothing but infrastructure monitor. Is it clear? Infrastructure. Now what is this one? Application, or what is that? Log monitoring. Two types of monitoring which is going, and this is going very, 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 very crazy. If you are expert in this one, your salary will be minimum 20 to 25 lakhs minimum, I'm telling you. If you are very good in this one, you understand as a topology how the application will work, where, what, and how, and everything. Online people, is it clear the importance of log monitoring? Anyone has any questions? Because I want to start CloudWatch. Any examples? Anyone has anything? Please let me know. Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Anyone has any questions? I don't want you say, is it clear? You have any specific question? Please ask, because I am very, very, very good at this. In this one.
So this is only logs monitoring, right? Do you have any application monitor tools?
Sir, what is application, sir? Application will emit what, sir?
Again, it logs.
Yeah.
Log. Then what
suppose
else? Then what is the
no,
most
but
important thing? Log monitoring.
but in my suppose in my some cases, right? In my applications also will down, right?
Application is down, my
it
infrastructure will catch it, right? What is the meaning of a process? So your application is running on what? Apache Tomcat, right?
Yes.
So if the process Tomcat is not working, will it send a mail? Immediately it will send a mail, your process is not working. So infrastructure will go and identify whether your application is working, what, where, how, and everything. How your application is working? Your application is working. You go and click on one button, it has responded. It has responded in 1 second or 2 seconds. How do you know that one? All these things with the help of log monitoring. Performance of your application, log monitoring, log monitoring, log monitoring. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this performance will come under infrastructure monitoring,
No,
or
performance, sir. Think about it. You have one, but say I'll tell you, you have an application. You click on one application, one button. Okay. So when you click on a button, you promised customer. Let us take an example. Let us take an example. You are entering a name or Aadhaar ID, and you click on search. So what is happening? Aadhaar ID, whatever you enter it, it is going and searching in a database and providing the result. And you provided a promise to the customer. This entire process, when you click on it, it will complete in 2 seconds. Is it completing in 2 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? How do you know? With the help of logs only, because when you click on a button in the application, you are writing a log that customer has clicked this button. When everything is loaded and then deliver back to you, in the last line also you come up and say completed. You can say when it is started, when it is ended, and what is the difference. Is it 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 10 seconds? Based on that one, you can tell how much time it has loaded for an application when you click on an Aadhaar card. All these kind of insights, performance insights, are coming through our logs only. Got it?
yeah.
Any questions, anyone? Most important, you can ask deep level if you are interested. Come up with deep level. If you don't have any questions, I can continue. But anytime you have a questions on the logs application, anything, you can come back to me. Very recently, one of our students joined in Delhi. Very recently, 3-4 days back ago, joined in Delhi, and his primary skills were application, AWS, and the project what he kept it, my project he kept it, that is log. So they were also asking, hey, you have worked on log? He said yes. He kept fake, but he said yes. And he was able to answer around 10 questions. He was able to answer 5, 6. They selected him as a junior cloud engineer. I think they provided 3 years of experience with 9 lakhs package, but that's good. I'm just saying you, right? Just keep it in your mind. It's very, very, very important. Okay, so let's start, sir.
And Kumar, sir, one more question here.
Yes, sir.
See, logs means every dump, every login, right? Every whatever the information, it keep on feeding into the log file, right?
Mm-hmm.
Suppose if you want to speed up my, can we put any structure that suppose my only application related thing, I need to be log some other
Sir,
file.
when you're doing a log monitoring, I'll explain you, but its answer is very simple. When you're doing a log monitoring, who is the owner? What are the logs you are pulling? Entire logs you are pulling, only certain logs you are pulling, that is you are the owner, sir. You are the owner. More information you pull that, more you will get it. I'll take one more example and how your lives will be screwed up in next 10 years. I'll tell you a very simple example what is happening right now. Can you tell me what is the reason why every year Google will get $1 to $2 billion fine? Anyone? What is the reason every year Google will get 1 or 2 years of fine? And please, that is the reason. I know you will go, you're interested in, okay, movies, heroes, and that is fine. That is very good. But you should also be very clever what is happening in the world. Do you know what is this one? Who's Facebook owner?
Remember,
Have you seen this video? Anytime? Have you seen this video? Okay. What is this video? Go and check it out. What is happening? Facebook. What is the meaning of a Facebook? How Facebook is generating money? What is the business model of Facebook? Ads. Why they will get ads? As an
yeah,
example, okay, they are not only in ads, everything like Google only they are doing. So what they do, let's take an example. You'll go into facebook.com. You can also go and basically you can go and like for your example, you are interested in AWS. You can go to Facebook and subscribe to AWS. Basically in Facebook, whoever the people in Hyderabad subscribe to AWS, what is Kelly Technology is looking for? AWS students. So they have that information, they will sell it to them and they can sell it. So what happens here now, if you go back and see this one, so what is Congress? Don't come up and say Congress means Indian Congress. Congress means lawmakers in United States. They are the people who makes laws. That people identified in Facebook drugs is sold and the things and people are selling products. There should mandatory have doctor's prescriptions. They don't have any prescription, those things are sold. Then basically US government asked him, they asked him like what are you doing, and they asked him a very, very, very powerful questions where it clearly experience his experience. I'll tell you two moments. He was in a shock actually. He was in a shock because those people are not joke. Congress people are not joke. They're lawmakers. When they asked the question, he was sweating. Actually, those kind of questions. The experience is, if you see right, so you can go and see these people nailed him. It's all Congress people, and he was shivering. He was shivering. And the same thing happened. What is the reason? There was an interview. Why the people asked him? So they asked him, how can you sell drugs or unprescribed things basically in your application? So the answer what he has provided. So we are trying our best to go and check it out. How do you catch these kind of products using AI? Sometimes we misses because we are getting 20 million ads basically per hour. All these things how we are catching. They have asked him. So there are tough questions they asked him, and he was so most confusing questions in your life, and none of those things he did not answer. He did not understood. And the same thing happened with who is Google CEO, and check it, his confidence. Go and check it out, his confidence. He nailed it. He was very, very powerful. He's answered each and everything. This is correct. This is why. Every yearly they got 1.1 to 1.5 billion dollar fine. It's all okay. So what is this actually? Let's go and talk about. I know I'm going to provide a lot of unknown information. I'm just providing instead of CloudWatch. Try to understand what's happening in the background. That is very, very important. Why these people are asking so many questions? Because Google is collecting your personal information. That is the biggest point I want to go for it. So that is what, if you see senator, basically one of the thing. Anyone knows what is her name? Melinda, or what is her name? Indian Vice President. Pamela Harris. She's also a congressman, man. She's very powerful. She's a senator. She's a lawmaker. Her mother is very powerful in United States. Her mother fights for black people, and she also fought for. She's a very powerful woman in the United States. Okay, so they asked questions. People were in, because the reason why they are asking a question, because Google, Facebook are collecting personal information, which is against the amendments laws of United States. The first amendment of United States, they have a privacy. They are collecting. What they are doing, actually, I'll tell you what is the biggest game which is happening in the world. What is the reason why you have a lot of fight between Reliance, Amazon company in India? What is the reason? Think about it, how they can screw your life. They will make you like a mohora. In Hindi, you say mohora, pau in Telugu. They can do it. What is the reason? I'll tell you. Sir, are you seeing TV? Which TV? Geo is present in TV. Very good. You can use a mobile. What is a mobile? Geo. Fine. You're using internet. Geo. If these three things you go and check it out, maybe let's take an I'm interested in modeling. I'm interested in something. I'll go and check it in internet. I'll check it in TV. I'll check it in basically in where? Mobile. Everything. All this data Geo is having. That means what they know about you. They know completely what is your take, what like, and everything. For your example, if I'm interested in cricket bat, I'm looking for it. They can recommend me and provide me where is the cricket bat. And also there is a shop 1 kilometer here in cricket bat, and there is one shop basically in Reliance in 3 kilometers away. They may sure this shop, they will not appear in my internet. Now if you see where is cricket shop as an example, what they will show you, Reliance storeroom. Will you go there or you will go there? They can screw your life because they are collecting your complete personal information, tracking what is your likes. That is the reason why you go and check it out. Geo launched Geo mobile, internet, right? Then immediately there is a threat for Amazon and Google. Google immediately did a partnership with Airtel. Is it clear, right? What is the reason? They are slowly coming into your life and capturing. They know everything about you. They can be gods for you. Anything. You're having a cold and cough as an example. Like you are having a cold and cough as an example. You know Alexa? You know what is another Alexa and hey Google. The devices are there. I don't know most of the people. Again, there is a fine for Google. The devices, you say Alexa, they will listen, right? Actually, they are listening 24 into 7, whatever you're talking. They will know that this guy is having a fever or anything. They can recommend you cosmetics on certain shops. They can dominate your life because everything is collected in the form of what? Logs. And then analyze it, understand what is happening, and then go for it. All these things are very, very important, sir. Don't come up and say, I would like to mark log. Understand what's happening beyond the log. That is the reason why I'm investing 30-40 minutes in opening the videos. You will never ever get this kind of knowledge anywhere. What is the role of a senator? Why people basically Google and Facebook asked to come, and and Mark Zuckerberg was sweating like the questions what they asked. And what is her name? What is that? She killed him. Seriously, she killed him. She is so powerful. Go and check it out. Invest 1-2 hours of video. Why, what, how? You will be. See, she killed him actually. He was not able to answer a single question, and not one, multiple people. It's an argument. Go and check it out. She made ragging him, and like that's the way the senators are there. The reason is privacy. They are collecting the data. Who is collecting the data? The most important in the background, what they're doing, log collecting whatever you're doing. Is it clear, right? My agenda is to explain you the most important thing, why people are providing more and more salary, because all over the world are collecting logs. With the help of log, you can understand the taste and then make business. The primary thing, making money, mint money. Is it clear, guys? Online people, anyone has any question? Is it clear? Shall I continue?
So as a user, can I restrict to not to share the
That
data
depends
by
upon the application, sir. That depends upon the application. Is application is designed to collect your logs, they will collect your log. You don't have any restriction. That is the reason why Google gets a lot of fine, right? Go and check it out. Let me show you. Go and check it out.
suppose some permissions they will ask, right? In mobile, they will ask allow to your SMSs, allow to do your location,
That
allow
is,
to some
yeah,
XYZ.
those things are compliances, sir. Compliances. It's all related to each and every government. Are you able to understand? Google, see, what is that? They're okay. I said okay, because they're collecting all the logs as an example. Okay, but you have a lot of companies which are very strict. European companies, they say like, next time you do it, I'll remove that your total Google from. Australia also warned it. Go and check it out. Australia said like, I don't require Google, get lost. Those things will happen. That is related to compliances. Make sense? Got an overview? What is application? What is collected? What to be collected? What not to be collected? All these things are important. Okay, and there are a lot of proofs where Facebook is collecting, Google is collecting the personal information. You can do, I'll go and provide you my phone number. Go and call me 2 or 3 times in my phone number. Just call me 2 or 3 no, basically it clearly, whichever your phone number you have, Airtel, Reliance, right? 2 or 3 times call me. Reliance will take this information and send it to Facebook. Facebook will go and check it out. 9989, what is my phone number, what is things. You called me for 3 times. They understood. That means Dikshit and Dheeraj are close friend. Next time Dikshit you log in, you will see recommendation friend, my name. It will come up and say, do you know this guy? And you can see, check it out in LinkedIn also. It will come up and say, do you know this guy? You can add it as a friend. That means data is shared. Is it clear? All these things are very, very important. So hope you understood. So now what I will go, I would like to go for CloudWatch basic. What is happening? So let's go for very basic, sir. What is CloudWatch? So let me write it down. There are pretty simple. CloudWatch is important, debatable, but monitoring tools are important. Which tool is important based on the company? Okay, so I am taking AWS. So I will teach you what is that. AWS CloudWatch. AWS CloudWatch is, what is that, sir? It is a monitoring service. Okay, in AWS, what do you want to monitor? All these things you want to monitor, right? The diagram of a CloudWatch will be like this one. You will have EC2 instance. You want to monitor EC2 instance. You have S3. You have EFS. You have Glacier. Okay, like you have basically VPC. Whatever all the AWS servers, okay, you have services. I'm just providing 5 examples. CloudWatch is here. Everything it is monitoring. It is middle and it is monitoring. I'll show you the proof also what is monitoring. So many times I opened it, I did not explain you. Okay, CloudWatch is a monitoring service. So especially for your EC2 instance, there is no need. Okay, EC2 instance, no, what do you need to do, sir? Actually, You don't require any agent. I want to monitor EC2 instance. By default, agent is installed by AWS. Now, can you tell me what is an agent? Program. Program will collect what? What it will
Logs.
collect?
Logs.
Not logs. It will not collect logs. It will go and collect parameters, sir. Like what is metrics? CPU metrics, RAM, processors. It will go and provide, right? So, what is this agent will do? It will collect the metrics. What is the frequency? What is the frequency? Frequency is it will collect free for every, the agent is running every 5 minutes. It will run every 5 minutes. So 9 o'clock it will run. It will go and find out your CPU percentage, RAM and everything. And after 5 minutes at 9:05 again it will run. Now you come up and say this frequency is too slow. Every 5 minutes it's very bad, sir. I want to monitor. So there is something called as in EC2 instance. Write it down. Detailed. I'll explain you. Monitoring. Sir, what is this detail monitoring? In EC2 instance, you can make that frequency to run every, what is that? 1 minute. Now the frequency will run every 1 minute. Is it clear? The frequency will run every 1 minute. So it can monitor every 1 minute. Sir, how many days your monitoring data is kept in CloudWatch? So your data is kept basically for around 15 months AWS is keeping. That's a very good news. 15 months you will have the data. When you create a server, it will be available for 15 months. AWS CloudWatch is a monitoring service. It is EC2 instance. Example, in EC2 instance, you don't need to install any agent for basic monitoring. Frequency is every 5 minutes it will monitor. You can change it to every 1 minute with the help of detail monitoring in EC2 instance. It will keep the data every 5 minutes. And in EC2 instance and or thing, what is the which I don't like it? It will monitor, what is that? What is that? It will monitor. It will go and monitor, what is that? Limited metrics. It will go and monitor limited metrics. What is the meaning of limited metrics? For your example, Dikshit is there. Dikshit will come up and say, sir, I want to monitor AWS CPU percentage, my RAM, processor, service, I want to monitor. AWS CloudWatch will say, by default, I will monitor CPU percentage. I will not monitor RAM. I will not monitor processors or service. I will go and provide you only 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 only I will monitor, which may not be sufficient. That is the reason you have what is AWS is monitoring limited metrics. Now, let us take an example. Dikshit is having a business requirement. Sir, I want to monitor, there is a database. In a database, there is a table. I want to monitor how much is a count of the table. Based on that, I want to take a decision. So AWS CloudWatch is not providing you that capabilities. AWS is providing you, no, I will not provide you. So what you need to do? You can create your own your metrics. I can come up and say, Kumar database metrics, I want to collect it. AWS is not providing, I can come up with my own metrics. Is it clear? Anyone has any questions?
One question here, sir. So
Yes, sir.
while we choosing the any monitoring tool or software,
Eh.
what are the parameter we have to check?
What kind of parameters you require? So whenever you're choosing any monitoring tools, what are its capability of monitoring tools? You need to go and check it out. One of the example is what are the features it is providing? What are the things it is getting monitored? First point. What is the frequency? What is the maximum frequency? What is the minimum frequency it is providing? That you need to take care. Your data is kept for how many days, and what is your retention policy? You need to take care. Is there any data compliances which you want to break it? It is easy to implement, that you have to take care. Many parameters are there. Got it, sir?
So these are frequency and all every
Frequency all?
frequency can be customized, right, as per the user
What is the
needs. That
maximum
can be
frequency? Like for your example, your company says uh, monitor every 5 seconds. Will your monitoring is supporting 5 seconds or minimum 1 minute? There are, I don't think so, a lot of web-based monitoring tools will support 5 seconds monitoring. For that one, you need to use agent-based monitoring, 5 seconds. All these things are there, sir.
okay. Thank you.
Is it clear? For your example, sir, where is CloudWatch, sir? Let's go for the first one. Where is CloudWatch? Let's log into AWS. Fine. Everything, wherever you have. Let us take an example. There were so many places it came. I just ignored it because I was waiting for today. You go and click on EC2 instance. You go and click on EC2 instance. Array, elastic IP address, who creates, man? Bad, man, very bad. So give me 1 minute, sir. I don't know why these people do. ENI, yeah. Who's using this one? Okay, I'll take it. So let's go to the EC2 instance, sir. Go to the EC2 instance. Let us take an example. I'll go for North Virginia because I created certain servers there. Okay, let us take an example. This is a server. You select this server. What is the CPU percentage I want to go and everything? AWS is automatically monitoring. You don't need to specify. What is that? What is this one? What is this? What is this one? CloudWatch monitoring. When you go and click on, let us take an example. You click this server, you go below and you will see monitoring. Click on monitoring. AWS is automatically monitoring. See, the system is shut down. CPU percentage is not there. But how much data AWS is keeping the data? 15 months. You can go and click on it. Here it shows you 2 weeks, but here it shows 15 months here. I just want to go. I think it has not created 15 months back. I think it has created 6 months or 3 months back. I go and click on 3 months. It's clearly see the data. Let me open this data, enlarge it. You see CPU percentage of the system. I'll create a server. I provide a demo to you and then I stop the server, right? That is the reason you see the gaps. The system is shut down here. See. But in generally, if your production server is running, it will appear like a graph. Is it clear, right? I don't do anything. AWS is automatically monitoring. AWS is automatically monitoring my application, for in the sense my EC2 instance. Like, what are the things? What is the meaning of limited metrics? He is only monitoring CPU percentage, how many servers are working, status, what is the network in, network out. When you are downloading the internet, download and everything, right? Network out packages, percentage of packages, basically disk reads, disk write operations, CPU credit, CPU balance. Where is RAM? Where is storage? He's saying like, I'll not monitor. I'm providing you this one and copy and paste in Azure. Copy and paste. Same metrics. Is it clear, right? Same to same metrics you will see. Same CPU credit use, CPU percentage, same in Azure. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, you remember I provided a diagram. What is the meaning of this one? If you want to monitor EC2 instance, what is getting monitoring? CloudWatch. If you want to monitor S3, everything AWS is taking care. Let's go to S3. I'll take this bucket. I'll select this bucket. Now you have, what is this? What is this here? Metrics.
Metrics.
You click on metrics. AWS is freely providing you what is the total size of the bucket, total objects of this bucket in graphs. I don't do anything. Who is providing you these graphs? AWS is providing. CloudWatch is automatically integrated. Let us take an example. I'll take one more example. I want to go to EC2 instance. Everywhere, sir, everywhere, everything it will monitor by default. No need for you to tell, please monitor this one. So you go back and see here, sir, what is this one? What is this one? Volumes. Volume means storage. You click on it, it will automatically monitor. You go and click on, this is the EBS volume. You select this volume. And what is this one? What is this one? It will go and click on disk volume. It will come up and specify. Okay, bandwidth, write, bandwidth, read throughput, write throughput, all the storage one. Average queue, time spent idle, average, basically retention, read retention, burst balance, all these things. Who is monitoring? AWS is monitoring. I don't do every AWS service. You have a monitoring. Okay, and one more thing. Let's go back to here, sir. What is the frequency at which it is monitoring your data? Every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes it is monitoring. Now your customer come up and say every 5 minutes it's dangerous, because today's operating systems are very fast. Like your example, 9 o'clock it will monitor, and again it will monitor at 9:05. 9:1 EC2 instance production server rebooted. 9:04 it will be available. So you cannot catch that system is rebooted at that period of time. If it is 5 minutes, you want to increase that to 1 minute. So where do I see? So that is the reason, even that one I did not explain you during the EC2 instance. You go and click on EC2 instance. You go a little bit below here. UI, why did he change, man? Idiot person. It was so good. So you go back and see. And here is the one which will clearly explains you. What is this? Detailed CloudWatch monitoring. If you enable it, what will happen? You will get, what is that? Additional charges, and the monitoring is happening every 1 minute. Let's go and click on info. What is detailed monitoring? Again, these people are providing limited. What happened to Amazon? Okay, so okay, you go for detailed monitoring, what, where, and everything. See here. See, what is the meaning of basic monitoring? Data is available automatically in every 5 minutes. Is there any charges applicable? No. Where you go for detailed monitoring, data is available every 1 minute period. And is there charges are there? It is charges are there, sir. Be careful. That is called as, what is the meaning of that one? Base monitoring versus detailed CloudWatch monitoring in your EC2 instance. It will go and change it out. EC2 instance will automatically now monitor every 1 minute. Please enable these things for your production real-time servers, not for your test servers. In free trial, I think one server you can enable detailed monitoring for free. Is it clear, right? So those are the things you require. Anyone has any questions? So what are the things we covered? So AWS is, what is that? It is a, am I installing anything on my EC2 instance? I don't install. EC2 instance is automatically getting monitor. I don't do anything, like no agent kind of thing. What is the frequency it is collecting? Every 5 minutes. Can I enable detailed monitoring to make it every 1 minute? Yes or no? The data is by default stored for every 15 months of data. Is it integrated with almost all the AWS services? Yes or no? Is it clear? Okay. Now I would like to go for, what is that? Custom metrics. Not today. I'll go for Monday. But let's go for what is custom metrics and what are the things you require. Custom metrics is, AWS is not supporting certain metrics which are very important. Okay. For your example, I don't know how many people know, there is a small example. Like you have a folder in C drive, temp folder. If the temp folder is very, very large, your system will be slow. So what you need to do, whenever the temp folder is very high, you need to get a notification saying that our temp folder is crossed more than 10 GB, now delete it. So to identify the temp folder, AWS is not providing you temp folder monitoring. So what you need to do? What you need to do? I want to monitor. Tomorrow she has a business requirement where there is a very important database, and in that one database name there is a table called as junk. If the table crosses more than 1 million records, junk table, junk data, you need to delete it. But how do you know whether it has reached its limits? You are going to write the logic. So let us write it down. What do you require? And let's do it. If you want to go for what is that? Custom matrix. Custom matrix means your matrix. You are going to create your own matrix. For that one, what do you need to do? Sir, what is meant by an agent? Program. Who is writing the program? AWS is writing a program. What do you want to collect right now? Your own metrics, database, or anything you want to go and monitor, right? So that is the reason you have to write your own, what is that? Program to identify what? Maybe I want to find out C temp folder size. I want to go into one table and find out the count of the table. This logic, who has to write? Who has to write the logic? You have to write the
We
logic.
have.
You have to collect the data. What is the size, man? Table size 1 million. What is the temp size of 5 GB, 8 GB? Collect the data. And then what you need to do? Send data to CloudWatch using AWS CLI or SDK. Let us do both the things tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry. Monday. Okay, so what we are doing, I would like you to help you in creating your CloudWatch metrics. You are going to write a CloudWatch metrics which will go collect the data and move it. Is it clear? As an example, anything you require, please let me know. Anything you require, I think I'll tell you. I'll do some custom metrics, little crazy work, which is real time here, and I'll show you how the graphs can be created there. Is it clear, guys? Online people, is it clear? What is today's class? Is it clear? Anyone has any questions? You are the owner. That is the reason AWS SDKs are available in 10 languages: Java, Python, Ruby, AWS CLI, PowerShell, anything you can write it down. I'll show you first how do you send the data with CLI if you're writing in PowerShell or if you're writing in shell scripting. Then if you're writing any program, SDKs, software development kit. Is it clear? Okay, guys, then I'll sign off right now. Thank you. Bye.